Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tyron'e Southern Cooking back at you today with another video. Alright, today we're going to be doing some baked chicken and rice. We're going to do it in the oven as well. We already done washed our chicken. We got some chicken thighs here, and we got two chicken bites we're going to add in that as well. So my seasoning, I got onion powder, which I'm going to put my seasoning into this pan. Here. Just waste some. I'll clean that up later. I'm putting 4. Let's see what I'm using here. Half a tablespoon of onion powder. So I'm gonna put 4 of them in there because my tablespoon won't go into the boiler. So I got to use the one that'll go into the boiler. So I got to dip out of here 4 times to get a tablespoon. So in other words, I'm putting 2 tablespoons of onion powder into the into the bowl. You see me go in there 4 times because of the spoon. My big spoon won't go into the boiler, so I have to use the half a tablespoon. So I got garlic powder here as well. I'm only gonna use a tablespoon of that garlic powder. A tablespoon of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of onion powder. I got some Yardbird chicken seasoning I got here. I'm gonna also use, let's see here what I got here. I think I ain't got but a tablespoon in this right here. No, I got 2 tablespoons in there. That was 2. That's right on time now. So I got 2 tablespoons of chicken seasoning. So if you have any different kind of chicken seasoning, you can use whatever type of chicken seasoning you want. Matter of fact, you can use any type of seasoning you want. This is the season I'm using. I'm also using some lemon pepper here as well. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this here. 2 tablespoons of this. 1, 2. Then I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna also use me some creole, and I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon of that. One teaspoon, a half a teaspoon of creole. Then I got some chicken bouillon. I'm gonna use a teaspoon, a half a teaspoon of that as well. Then I got some paprika as well that I'm gonna put in here as well. So I'm gonna put a teaspoon of paprika in there. So I got the seasoning that's in here already. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix the seasoning up I got in this bowl here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and what I'm gonna do now, put a little oil on my chicken, just a little bit for the season to stick real good to it. That's all. Putting a little oil on it. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle some of the seasoning on here. Just like that there. Just like that there. on the chicken, get it on this chicken bake here. When you see me with these chicken bakes here, because I had bought a pack of chicken bakes that had 4 in it. I already used 2 chicken bakes already. So I'm going to use the other 2. And I had bought my chicken thighs. I bought some chicken bakes. So when I separated my meat, I put 2 chicken bakes in each pack. So that's why you see the chicken bake mixed with the thighs. So I'm moving the skin to put some season up under the skin as well too. And then I'm going to flip that back over. Then I'm going to flip it on the other side. Flip it on the other side. Then I'm going to sprinkle some. And then I'm going to come back and rub this seasoning into the meat as well. You have to make sure your hands are real clean when you're messing with this chicken. Chicken easy to get salmonella poison. You make sure your hands clean when you're in the kitchen, period. Tell you the truth. Not just when you're cooking chicken. When you're cooking anything. Now, what I'm going to do now, now I'm going to rub that chicken in with my hands. Rub this chicken in with my hand. The seasoning with my hands. Just like that there. And we got an onion cut up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the other side. And we're going to start on that side. So what we're going to do now, we're going to use some butter and some oil into this skillet. And that's about a teaspoon of butter there. It's about a teaspoon of butter there. We're going to put some oil in here, olive oil as well, because we're going to what we're gonna do, we're gonna saute some onions. Then we're gonna put our chicken in there also to get braised. But we're gonna do the chicken first. We're gonna do the chicken first. Then we'll come back and do the onion. I said in the season that I put 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 2 tablespoons of chicken powder, chicken season, 2 tablespoons of lemon pepper, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon, and then I got a teaspoon of garlic powder, and so I put it all in this pan here, and I'm not gonna use all this season. So I'm gonna save that season, and I'm gonna put that up, and I'm gonna save that to another time, and I use that for something else. So in the description box, I'm gonna cut everything down to 1 tablespoon. So you won't have that much season left over the way I got right here. But I'm kind of glad I kind of did that, because it all depends on what I'm cooking next. It all depends on what I'm cooking next. Oh, my pot kind of smoking in here. I'm going to have to turn on my fan here. Turn on that a little bit, the exhaust fan. So what we're gonna do, when this pan get hot enough, we're gonna put our chicken in and let it fry on each side for about 3 minutes. We're gonna turn it over, then we're gonna flip it back over and do the other side the same way. Then we're gonna take it out, and then we're gonna put our onions in. I mean, with baked chicken, people put bell peppers. They put in a lot of different stuff in it. Bell peppers, you know, green onions. I'm just using onions in mine today. So if you want to add bell peppers or any other thing you want to add, that's up to you. You cooking for you. So I got my chicken over there on the other side. I'm bringing it on this side. The pan seems like it's kind of hot now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the bone side down first. And I'm going to come back and put the skin side down and flip it over to the skin side down next. Don't worry about these chicken bites. So let that fry on each side for about 3 minutes. All right, now we're gonna flip this chicken. Putting the skin down, side down now. Oh yeah, we've got a teaspoon of creole seasoning in there too. I forgot to say it, mention the creole. And like I said, you can add what type of seasoning you like. It's up to you. We also gonna be baking some rice when we put our chicken in the oven. We're also gonna be doing some rice as well. So we're gonna let this fry for another 2 minutes. Then we're gonna take the chicken out, put it back on this plate. Then we're gonna dip our onions in. Then we're gonna put some minced garlic inside, and we're gonna cook the onions until they get translucent. Then we're gonna stir it up, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna put our rice in. Just watch how I do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take the chicken out, see what we got going on. That's how we want it to be crispy on that side like that there. That's what we're looking for, to be crispy. Looking on one side. Our chicken bites out. So we're gonna come along now, we're gonna put our onions in. Put our onions in. Try to scrape some of this good chicken juice and stuff like that up under the bottom here. All this good flavor there that's at the bottom here. Yeah, boy, all that good flavored up. Yeah, come right on off with that. Like that there. All that flavored up. We go ahead and put up some minced garlic in here. We're gonna add about a tablespoon and a half of mixed garlic. We're gonna put in a tablespoon and a half of mixed garlic. You can use the garlic cloves. You might have garlic cloves, then you might have what I have. So now we're gonna let this in. cook him right here. Get all that flavor up right there. Yes, sir. Cook. All right. All right. Doing good. You're doing good. That fry for a good another minute. Then what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put our rice in. Add our rice, and we're gonna add some chicken broth to go with it. Then we're gonna put our chicken back on top of that, and then we're gonna put this in the oven for about 40-45 minutes. Let it cook. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now we're finna add our rice. We already rinsed our rice off. I got a recipe on my thing showing you when you fry rice. The way I'm doing it now, you fry this rice down like this right here, and then you can put it in a pot of water and set it up to boil. Your rice will not stick. Whenever you fry rice, you rinse it off, put it in a frying pan like this, and put a little grease in it, and you fry it for about a couple of minutes. And then you put it in your pot, put your water in there, whatever chicken broth, whatever you're gonna use. And when you cook that rice is not gonna stick. I got a video of that showing you how to cook rice that never sticks. And another thing, ladies and gentlemen, when you subscribe to my channel, it's 2 channels on my thing. One of them got 21 subscribers. Please do not subscribe to that channel. That's my old channel. That's when I had that phone. I don't have that phone no more, so please don't subscribe to that channel. Subscribe to the one that got the most subscribers to it. You subscribe to that channel, when I download a video, you would not, and you ring the bell, you would not get notified. I don't need you subscribing to that channel, because that channel ain't no good, and I tried to take it down, but I forgot the password, so wasn't able to take it down. So I'm just saying, please don't subscribe to it. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and put us some chicken broth in here. We're going to turn the stove off. Like that there. We got our stove on 350. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put our chicken back into this pot. Chicken bites in there as well. We're going to stick this in the oven right here for about 45 minutes. Stay tuned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here's our oven. Baked chicken thighs just come out the oven. This is what we got going on right here. These some little chicken thighs. Yeah, they is kind of small. It look like it take about 3 of them to make one. But anyway, this is our oven baked chicken. You see something here? Look good. Dig in here and see it. Okay. Seasoned good. And everything. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't subscribe to that other channel of mine that have 21 subscribers. Do not subscribe to that channel. Please do not subscribe to that channel. Subscribe to the first one that has the most subscribers to it. Put a thumbs up. Ring the bell for you to be notified. And everybody have a wonderful day.